Here we go, come with me. There's a world out there that we should see. Take my hand, close your eyes. With you right here, I'm a Rocketeer.
Hey guys, we're the FRC Top 25, and we're here at the Finger Lakes Regional with Team 20, coming off their second regional win of the year. You guys were winners at Tech Valley and winners here at Finger Lakes. Congratulations on the win, and you guys have an awesome robot, and I'm finally excited that we can finally dive in and take a look at it. So let's start from the ground up. Why don't you guys tell us a little about how you power your drivetrain and how you do that?
Our drivetrain uses two West Coast products, 6-sim 2-speed gearboxes. We have a West Coast drive, Colson wheels on the ground. We've done a lot of work on it. High speed around 16 feet per second and low around 6. We're powering it with 2 full-size sims and 1 mini sim, so it's giving us some pretty good pushing power. So.
Awesome.
So you guys, we'll get to the catcher in 1 second, but you guys have a pretty unique catapult. You want to tell us a little bit about how it's powered and that whole process?
Yeah. So with our catapult, it's powered by 4 pretty big torsion springs that we had custom wound at Jones Spring Co. And so what we do is we have a winch gearbox that Bobby here designed on his own that it winds it back and pulls it so that the catapult's all the way down. We have these nice straps to center it, but we have 2 firing modes. The first, it keeps the motors engaged, and so we call it a soft fire. It just brings it up, so it makes a nice ramp so we can just roll it back out into the 1-point goal. But otherwise, if we disengage that, and we have a winch and pawl, yeah. So if we release that and we disengage the motors, it just free fires and it shoots it in the high goal.
That's awesome. So another unique aspect of your design is obviously your catcher. Not many teams focus on catching as much, but you guys really kind of took it to heart and you pulled it off really, really well. I want to talk a little bit about that?
All right, so what we did was we had a lot of iterations and designs, and we wanted the ability to catch, at least, the opportunity. We have a member on our team named Jason, and he really went all out with this. We initially started because we wanted to try using pillows to catch. It was really fun. And what ended up happening was, through some iterations, we found that fiberglass rods would be kind of like a support that wouldn't snap, but it was flexible enough that it could take the force of the ball, but it wouldn't like snap or break or reject, completely send the ball flying out. Inside, we kind of use the pellets for like bean bags. It was what we needed in order to keep this within a certain thickness, because otherwise we'd be outside our frame perimeter. Another idea about that was that, like, when the ball landed, the kind of friction of the beads would take away from the force. That's really what it is.
If I can add something, at our last regional, we caught so well that we caught the other team's ball by accident after it bounced off the truss. So after that, we realized we probably need a way to keep balls that we don't want from falling in. So what we tried to make was a little contraption up here, more fiberglass rods, so that if a ball just happens to try and bounce in, that it would deflect it or make it so that we don't catch it when we don't want to. So when we're closed up, we don't want to catch it. That prevents it. When we open up, that doesn't matter. It actually adds to our catching area a little bit. And then we just close it up, and it helps.
Apparently also your catcher, the second function is asking girls out to the prom. These Team 20, I guess somebody on the drive team right here, there it is. Practice day, turned around, opened up their catcher, faced the crowd and said, who was the girl's name? Beth, prom, question mark, and gave us all a good laugh. So that was awesome.
And her response was?
Yes.
Very good. Good for you. Well, we've had the pleasure of playing with you guys at Tech Valley and out at Finger Lakes. You have an incredible machine, going to championship with 2 regional wins. Congratulations, guys. Wish you the best of luck at champs.